Okay, guys. Angazi ukuthi ngenzeni man, angazi ukuthi ngenzeni. Izinto zami azihlangani man. Okay. I just want to make sure that I'm live everywhere where I need to be live and that everything is working as it should be. I just need to make sure that we're good. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Hey, welcome everybody to another episode of the Overthinking Football Show. My name is Jordaan Milford. I am your host and we are here for the CAF Champions League final. Yeah, but local football last week, but now we are here for the CAF Champions League final first leg, which is going to be Mamelodi Sundowns taking on AS FAR Rabat. AS FAR Rabat, a team that was coached by Nasreddin Nabi before he made his move to Kaizer Chiefs. That is where he was, a team that Fadlu and Coach Joseph Zimbauer know very well from Morocco. Okay, so just for context, Mamelodi Sundowns in the league, number one. 30 games played, 20 wins, 8 draws, 2 losses. They've scored 57 goals. They've conceded 21 for a grand total of 68 points. In the Champions League group stages, Mamelodi Sundowns, Tash! Mamelodi Sundowns finished number 2 in their group. 6 games played, 2 wins, 3 draws, 1 loss, 9 goals scored, 6 conceded. And then, of course, in their last 4 games, which was the semi-finals and the quarters, Mamelodi Sundowns beat Esperance 2-0 on aggregate, scoring one goal both home and away. And before that, they scored 3 versus Stade Malien at home and then conceded 2 versus Stade Malien away, but still made it through. AS FAR, on the other side, number 2 on their log, 1 point behind MAS, 20 games played, 10 wins, 10 draws, no losses in the 20 league games that they've played. They've scored 31 goals, they've conceded 11 for a grand total of 40 points, and they finished second in their group with 2 wins, 3 draws, 1 loss. They scored 3, they conceded 2 for a grand total of 9 points. In their last 4 games in the Champions League, they played Barkan and they played Pyramids. Pyramids in the quarterfinals went 3-2, they won 3-2. 2-1 away win for second leg. Before that, they had drawn 1-1 with Pyramids, last year's champions. And then before that, the game before this one, they played RS Berkane, who they won 2-0 at home to in the first leg and lost 1-0 away to in the away leg. In the last 5 games that AS FAR has played in all competitions, they have 3 draws and 2 wins. Last 2 games were a 3-2 win versus Husa on the 10th of May, and then before that, on the 7th of May, they played OC Safi, who they drew 1-1 with, and that, of course, was home. Then, Mamelodi Sundowns, in their last 5 games, banned already. In their last 5 games, they've got a loss, 3 wins, and a draw. The last game out, of course, was the 3-2 loss to TS Galaxy, and before that, they beat Siwelele FC 7-4. Now, starting lineups. Tegnauti is the goalkeeper. Abdelhamid, Luadni, Carnero, Bach, Bech, Rimat, Slim, Orkane, Hadraf, Hamuden, and Fakhli are the starting lineup for AS FAR. Then, of course, Mamelodi Sundowns has Williams in goal. Mudahu, Damane makes it back in Cupido, makes it back from an injury. Mudiba, Adam, Santos, Mokwena, Litaku, Matthews, and Leon. Okay, guys, remember, very interactive show. Halftime, I'm going to let 5 people in. We're going to have a discussion about what we are seeing here. If you want to join that discussion, you have to join me live right now on TikTok. So that you can request. Bottom of your screen, there's a button you press. I let you in. We have fun, but I need 25,000, actually 30,000 likes. It's a final 30,000 likes. Second half, I'll give a minute to anybody who requests, but halftime, I'm gonna let 5 people in. Masandawana lete
Parisute sute ratamaya sute ratamaya sute ratamaya sute ratamaya arwina liki barsupa kamenwana Arwina kefe, baruine ka butsotsi. Arwina liki bar super kamenwana. Arwina kefe barwine ka utsotsi. Sute ratama. Sute.
Okay. Let's get into this game now. Very interesting to see Cupido back and Damani, which means that in the center back position, I believe that both of those guys are a little bit vulnerable. Cupido, of course, being vulnerable because he's coming back from an injury. Didn't they say he had broken something? Or Kim Dufela? And then Damani has been shaky at times, but will be trying to prove a point, of course, in this game as we see it right now. Adams is also back in. Of course, Adams was suspended in the PSL, but he is back for this final, so you should see a lot of covering happening. The nice thing again about that midfield, Mamelodi Sundowns, is that those two have an understanding of when and how to go back and forth, right, and how to cover. So a lot of the time, Umudiba, who is now the primary outlet for Mamelodi Sundowns, is usually very high up the pitch, and somebody drops in. It's usually Mokwena who drops into the left-hand side, and then should they need some help in the build-up, Adams tends to go centrally and try and help out with those two that are in the center there. You're seeing a midfield that has Santos as well. Santos and Litako make it into the starting lineup. So you got to see Leon centrally. Matthews is going to be on the left-hand side, Litako on the right. And then Santos, I think, knowing that Adams and Mokwena are behind him, will play a little bit better, a little bit more free in that role. A little bit more free in that role. Of the 10, because usually we call him lazy, but I think with the cover of Adams and Mokwena, he should be okay. We're going to see how this AS-FAR team will try and attack. Right now, it does seem like they are pressing. The press is following the ball, but let's see what's going to happen as we go along. Welcome. How are you doing, Tins? Masi, thank you so much for the gifts and crazy tea. Tuso says Ndamani will be our ticket out. Tuso. Hello, Peto. Hey, Liminze. Guys, GNU. Is the GNU together for this game?
The GNU will not last long.
But to draw one game with Durban City, GNU's together. Hi, guys. Hi, Austin Tabi. But Abadliwe Laba. Tin says as far as winning this one. Hey, Lebza. Peto, how are you doing? Wendy, how are you? That referee, let's see. Cindy, how are you doing? Oh, I think too. I'm a fans way too. Our fans, man. Our fans, go stadium. You can still criticize the team, but there's a time and a place. In the middle of the game, at least try stay engaged and try not to put them under pressure. Similar to Masandawana here, just try not to put them under pressure. Any other questions that you have or comments that you have should be, save them for afterwards. Use the home ground advantage. If Ndamane makes a mistake, let's come boo. It's that simple. But then, I think too, because Pirates fans were having me for an opinion I had about the stadium. 9 minutes in. Hey, this thing of playing out is not playing out, eh? Mamelodi Sundowns doesn't play out anymore. And if you can press them properly, force the long ball most of the time, but if you can press them properly, you'll win back the ball. The league is far from over. Hey, Maracuz. Agnabantulas says Tyler, and Amandu Minyisa. Niminyile!
Ngiyaminya induna siyabhlunga ibhlunga awuyiveze ikhiphe ngokuminya hayi Thibo saya ngeke Thibo.
As a certified Minya lover, I'm coming on here with the newest Minya.
Hey, Banna. Paris supporters, but Oti doesn't go to the game. No, I'll just keep quiet, me. I'm just gonna keep quiet, it's fine. Can score 2 here and defend in Morocco, but the Sundowns will lose. Says 25-26 PSL champion. Yeah, here comes Lukaku. Ball played in. They were trying a touch there with Leon. Aubrey gets the ball back. Make the run. Make the run. Leon's making the run. I love how, Tebza. Tebza. I love how whenever Santos gets the ball, please look at Matthews and Leon. They know. They know the ball is going to come. Or they're expecting it. It's really cool to see. But he chose not to play that pass there. Ball in behind Aubrey. Can Aubrey show us that he's a good defender here? Cross comes in. Cleared. The league is far from... It's up to Sundowns to win, honestly. Khoza. Me, I love everyone. Me. How can you watch the game live, guys? You don't have to watch it live on TikTok. I believe it is on SABC Plus. So if you have TikTok, you can watch it on SABC Plus. The app, you can download it, or you can watch it on the SABC Sports website, sabcsports.com. Just go to your browser. There's a live section. You'll be able to watch it. SABC does have the rights for CAF. CAF and all African competitions. So your all continental African competitions. So your AFCONs and things like that, your WAFCONs later this year, they are going to be on SABC. They paid me once. I'm trying to get paid again, guys. Come on. Anyway, 12 minutes in. It's been an okay game. It's been an okay game. We have to win this game so alone here. Cardoso, I know. Yekela Nundamane, guys. Yekela Nundamane. Please leave Ndamane alone. SA says Sundowns is rushing. They are. Tebza has been doing some weird flicks. I can't understand the Kawani. Tebza doesn't do that. He's been trying these weird flicks into the box. I don't know if maybe the instruction from the coach was that when you get to the top of the box, look for a 1-2, but like a wall pass back to you to shoot. I've seen them do that now maybe 2 or 3 times as we've watched this game as early as it is. So maybe that's the tactic that Mamelodi Sundowns is going with. Okay, let's see. Hey, very static Sundowns. They don't know how to build up anymore. If it doesn't go to Aubrey, they don't know how to build up anymore. They're not doing it as fluid as they used to. Ach! Lango Williams, extra man. He becomes an extra man, an extra pass, when he gets inside. And that's what makes him so incredible and better than all of the other keepers out here. Okay, here we go. Up the right-hand side. Of course, Patlochiga ball in by Santos. It's just that they're a bit too slow for that ball to work. The build-up is a little bit too slow. I think they need to absorb a little bit of that pressure. Santos, so wapapa now. Uskapapa now. Wapapa now. Adams is going to get a yellow card soon. Adams is going to get a yellow card soon. First warning. Wait, I didn't ask you guys. Score predictions, please. Score predictions. Please let me know what your score predictions are. Since Sundowns will not win anything, Sundowns will win this thing. They need to play with confidence. Just pass it around, man. Why are we rushing to score? Hey, Kyole Topi. Okay, Fleming. Okay, Fleming. I'm sure Fleming is in the corner. Guys, hey, ball played in. Guys, can we tell the truth? Is Fleming on punishment, guys? Because they don't even allow him to sit next to Topi. What's happening? That just says 1-1. Zunaid says 2-0. Tin says 2-0 to ASFAR. Sundowns to lose 2-0. 3-0 Sundowns win. 3-0, 3-1 Sundowns. Pirates hates us. Guys, what is this GNU? How? Pirates, you've got nothing to do with this trophy. Just let them have the trophy. Nani, when you guys play your final game versus Orbit, we'll see. Ow, Augusto Palacios. He was at we saw him Kontonko Orlando, right? Yesterday. We saw him Orlando yesterday. Okay. Why are we playing Kutlano all of a sudden? What happened to Ntsabeleng? Ntsabeleng's green patch. Oh, thank you, Aubrey. Aubrey. Cover him. Okay, I'm not going to start. Okay, when they won't start. Samba, what is the results? No, we don't blame them. Says Peter. No shots on target, says Tyler. Mara, the shot on target. Oh, you guys trying to score goals like when you're trying to change the goal difference, Tyler? You see, if you're going to play the balls in behind, it has to be earlier. It has to be earlier. Oh, le Panyaza, ubone Panyaza. Tate Panyaza acting like he's not a Chiefs fan. Okay, let's see. 16 minutes in. As far look like they're just coming in to really absorb as much pressure as possible, which is something that obviously we've seen quite a bit from teams from the north when they come specifically to Loftus. I remember Ahly coming and doing something similar. So I don't think as far is going to try and make this exciting. They might have a couple of passages where they try and push for a little bit, but for the most part, I think they're just going to try play for that draw. And that's where I'm saying that's where Sundowns needs to pace up. Yeah, there's the counter. Yeah, as far where Sundowns needs to pace up so that they can catch as far while they're getting back into defense and really take advantage of Leon. Leon can only really do two things very well. He loves balls in behind, early balls on the floor in behind, and first post. That's him, right? Otherwise, you're not going to get too much from him. Why is Tash going inside? What's going on? Glad the World Cup is not an essay. Our fans are toxic. Players can't handle it. Hey, Malume Kutso. But to be fair, when the World Cup was here, let me not say it because it's tough. Oh, ball played over. Yeah, he crosses. If he crosses it here, why is he wait? As far on the counter, they had a player who was running in behind Mutiba and they didn't play that ball across. Sundowns, that counter is going to catch you out.
I see the 40.
Yeah, they're using Mudiba's side, as you should. And we chose to play Kutlwano. Is not Sales, not Saleng, Kutlwano. Nah, Sales wouldn't have worked in this game. We saw Sales and Santos in the middle. No, rather play Kutlwano. Saleng has never done this. He's never done this. He wasn't at a club that was doing this. So I don't know how much his experience would count here. But maybe Leano Kwatile. Maybe Kwatile is watching his former team almost win the league. Maybe maybe that anger will help out later in the game. Corner Mamelodi Sundowns. Lunga. I don't know. That left-hand side is an issue in Jay on a random Wednesday. Sundowns playing with Fire Outing, Carrier behind. Am I 2 minutes late? No, guys. Am I late? Is my timer should be on par, if not a couple of seconds behind. Mudiba's side, a big problem as always. Yeah, they're not covering him well enough. I was praising Adams and Mokwena for how they cover, but both of them seem to be stuck in the middle. They seem to be stuck in the middle. Oh yes, I forgot. Intec, wait. Let me do this. I forgot that Supersport is usually behind. Hang on. Is it 193? 191. Yeah, okay. I've changed. It's still not that far, hey? Oh, you're watching on SABC. It's not that far. Okay, I lie. It's like 8 seconds, maybe. Okay, I'm watching it on SABC 1 now. Okay. Guys, the one positive that I'm seeing from here, Ndamane doesn't seem to be shaking. He doesn't seem to be shaking. Yo! Close line from hell. Faster. Don't get bogged up. Faster so you can play the ball. Debza, careless pass. As they go up Mudiba's side again. You see Debza's fallen into the center. Ndamane and him are not speaking. They're not speaking. Ndamane. Yeah, Mokwena must tell Ndamane. Ndamane was trying to go back to the center, like through. Close the door. Okay. Through Debza instead of running to the danger and letting Debza be CB. Well, can't watch anything because sorry Edwin, man, sorry. We need to relax, play Prem football, pass the ball around. Hi, username. This is not the Sundowns who pass around. Daman is the weakest link, says Wendy. No, I'm saying Mudiba was beaten. So, I agree they're playing with the 4. Oh, header just over by Esfar. Mudiba was beaten. So, Undamane was meant to come in. Debza then became the 4th player. I hope you guys see this. Debza became the 4th player, but instead of Ndamane just continuing to go out, he kind of waited to come back inside and force Debza out, and that gave Esfar a couple of seconds too much to push in. That's what I was saying. Not convinced Sundowns, I got goosebumps. The goat didn't play the final 2016, not playing again today. Kana only saying, man. Zwane was there. Zwane was there 2016, but he was benchy. Lenoko benching. But yeah, did he bench last year? He benched last year as well, didn't he? I remember Sundowns fans complaining he didn't play in the final last year. Hey, ASFAR is not letting that build-up happen, but Mamelodi Sundowns has abandoned the Mudiba tactic. They've abandoned it. Mudiba is on the inside. Yeah. That is risky. That is very risky. The man is, yeah, that's what I was saying. You watch the replay, you'll see. Again, they've beaten Daman on that side. Cupido, guys, as far as just wasteful right now, but there's a big gap. There's a big hole there. They need to use this advantage. Yes, he was subbed. He played second half of 2016. Damane doesn't have the pace. They're going to cook him proper. They're going to cook him proper because he's exposed. He's exposed. That has been the problem with Sundowns' left-hand side forever. It's the exposing of the left centre back. Libusa used to have these problems. AB used to have these problems. Womvala, not necessarily. But that left-hand side is a problem. Like, we know Matthews is on the pitch, but let Mudiba go wide like he's been going the whole season. I don't understand why they're changing it now. Why would you change it now? Overload on Mudiba. Hey, these guys are wasteful, but Sundowns is letting them play. Sundowns! Sundowns! I don't think these are very bad signs for real, because Khutla Koriwa one goal and then it's going to be tibang, rush and rush. Accelerator football. What's happening with my pump? Tins, how long, how long have you been a fan of ASFAR? Or do you see why I want Bogas as left back at Bafana? We don't have options there, hey? We don't have options there. I still want Bogazi to be centre back. I don't know if I try. Okay, Tebza, if Bogazi goes left back, who are your two centres? Who are your two centres? Mino says I have goosebumps. If they just shoot one shot on target. From yesterday. No, Tim, you're supposed to say ever since. From when you were a child. Kekana and Cupido. Welcome. Okay, no, let me not do that. Let me not do that. Maybe. I don't know. Because I saw a report saying Lingezana has been benching since he came back from injury. Guys, are we looking that thin on left on our back, our options? "26 minutes in, it is still 0-0. We don't have centre backs. Centre back and left back, Patrick. Centre back and left back is an issue. Kekana, Cupido, and Damane. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, Anel, I think it only missed the first game if it carries. I don't know if it's going to carry. I actually don't know if Safa appealed that. Guys, did Safa appeal that yellow card? That red card, sorry. Edwin says it's happening again, isn't it? Sundowns, please fight. Yo, imagine we get punished. Imagine we field Bogas and get punished. Like with Tebza. Ocon and Cupido. Oh, okay. Does Siama have a shout? Yeah. Oh, ye, come on. Hey, Matthews, they really are attacking on Mudiba's side. They really are attacking on Mudiba's side. Like, all of the counter-attacks have gone down there. Is Mudiba a left wing or a left back? He's technically a left back. And I think because they keep saying left back, it puts Ndamane under pressure. They should just make him a winger straight. Yeah, Ndamane is doing very well this game, Cindy. He's doing very well. I want Matthews doing underlapping runs. Yes, Matthews must come inside and allow Mudiba to go outside. So when he goes outside and then he can feed those whipped early balls in for Leon. How? Sema does have a shout. However, I'm not sure of his height. Guys, lebata height. Is Ocon? Is Ocon? Ay man, left hand side always. Oh, Nkosiami. Oh, sis as far. Hi, sis.
Awa guys, lang disappoint enele batho ba baholo.
How na batho mo? Ay, Sundowns loses to these guys. This is reminding me of the MC Alger game. When Rulani was still at MC Alger, it's like, what is this that they're playing? Also need the striker, left back, right back is also not make sure. Well, Muda was there, guys. It's not the same, but Muda was there. We need to slow this game down, says Shembe. I'm just saying. Okay. Does Aiden McCarthy have a shout? I'm just asking. I'm not asking about Quinika. I'm not asking about Kimang Msimang. I'm asking about, Does Aiden McCarthy have a shout? Shem Dotley would have been starting then. If Dotley was still around. Mudiba's inverting centrally. Yeah, I say I don't understand it. Okay, I think now they've fixed it. But why is... Okay, Santos is dropping, so I guess they want to force that long ball. That Santos long ball. But it hasn't been working out this game. He's been losing a lot of those balls trying to play it long. As he does again. Heaven, King, let's work a stage fright, Masanawan. Oh, Karabatsura Kiri King. Kiri nerves. I hear Batsura Kiri nerves. There's no way. What are they doing? Aiden is too short. Okay. To mention McCarthy, I get it. They say our players don't have the mentality. No, I was just asking because one of the better defenses in the league is with him. And, you know, there's the Cupidos and Damanes who have conceded a lot of goals from that pairing. So who Gatle has a shout here? Since I see a Kotsi. No, they're really trying to catch on the counter. They really want the counter goal. Going forward, Leon should just be a good striker on it. Stop waiting for the ball. Don't ask him to do things he can't do, username. That's the problem. Agent said it, I've said it over the guys. Leon is very good, is impeccable at two things. It's two things that he does very well. Other than that, so don't ask for a complete striker. The job is to feed him the ball early. That's all it is. Look. See? Doesn't do anything else better. Shame, man. Shame, he messed up as I was saying it. But yeah, he can't do anything else better. Don't try and make him do, you know. As South Africans, we have this idea that there must be this phantom player who can do everything. No, just do the thing you do very well and Tinagmere six apply. So you've watched Mudiba all the way up, but how many times have you seen Mudiba play a ball across in this game? The thing that was the bread and butter of Sundowns for the longest time. How many times have you seen him do that today? You haven't. I bet you the first time he plays it, it's going to be a goal. But Tuncupido must hook us up with his... why opponents don't want our Chiefs players in the squad? Because I mean, we also have better players. I don't know. Lena, I'm just asking. Mara guys, we're 6'2", we're not 6'2". We need to make this game boring, control tempo and play in the moment. Their Russian Aiden is Aviwe. Out of topic, where Shalile and Reynas? Actually, Reynas is not here. Sundowns fans, was there an announcement made? Which stage? Are there stages involved or is it just straight bench for Reynas and Shalile? Bobo says Sundowns is losing today. Sundowns trying to play Usain Bolt football. I also don't understand Bogas. Yeah, Mbogazi is not very tall, by the way. Just by the way. Anyway, 34 minutes in. Yeah, I'd say as far as been the more dangerous team, Sundowns have yet to... Yeah, they've yet to put a shot on target. If I'm not mistaken. Let me check SofaScore. But guys, this is CAF football, isn't it? Also, before you get carried away with the, no, it's bad. This is CAF football, isn't it? It's Pilela 1-0 on the continent. I'm just checking the stats quickly. Yeah, 2 shots from Sundowns, none on target. 3 shots from Esfard, none on target. So far the goalkeepers haven't had to do much, eh? Mangla Toya na. Marasiti. Yeah, Linna, Katlek, I'm trying to find out. Was there an announcement? Caruso is going to start soon. South Africa has the potential of dominating African football. They do. I don't know. Yeah, we're short, guys. We're short. Like, I'm short and I know Siema's taller than me. Siema's taller than me, but then again... Hey, wena! Mudiba! Hey, Masandawana!
Yabona namhlanje? Yes. Fanele xa sibona umuntu xa sibona iSundowns idibhuti kuyo. Today iSundowns ndibethe laqola so ngiphinde ndiyidelele.
Hey, Masandawana! We won! Sorry, wrong one. Uta!
Parisute ratamaya.
Hey!
Sute ratamaya. Sute ratamaya.
Hey!
Sute ratamaya. Arwina liki bar super kamenwana.
Yeah!
Arwina kefe barwine ka butsotsi. Arwina ligi bar super kamenwana. Arwina kefe barwine ka butsotsi. Sute
Marakipa. Positioning of the keeper. He really thought it was coming near post. He really thought he took a risk there. Oh, keeper. So what is your reason for SA not dominating? We haven't created a football that works for us. We're afraid of the criticism needed to create a strong overall game. We're good at certain things and we call it a day. So I think that's the difference. I mean, the other countries, a lot of the time they beat us in a national team sense. They beat us because a lot of their players go to places where they get developed fully, and their football gets developed fully. When you go into Africa, the people who beat us know what football they're playing, and they don't waver from it. We are wishy-washy with a football that is half good, if that makes sense. Oh, keeper. Keeper ubadlile lapha. Keeper ubadlile lapha. Keeper's position was fine until the last minute. Says Poker, he moved to the left first. Anyway, Mamelodi Sundowns 1-0 in a Champions League final. First leg. Yo, hey, what will happen if Sundowns gets another star? Yo, hey. What will happen? Are they going to have that play? Remember the last time Sundowns won this thing? Abu Pobi had to go to the airport and throw up U7. Remember? I don't know if people remember Pobi, Dr. Irvin throwing up U7. Yo, that would hurt. Oh, Mpumi Khoza having to throw up that 7. Kaizer Jr. having to throw up that 7. Yo. with Kopi there, just yo. Oh wow! Also, it would be the kids, ne? I'm a Paris fan, but I'm with Sundowns. Thank you, Bobo. Ow. Leon is like the silver. Leon just finishes. First touch finish. Get to the first post finish. He's done. They must just get it, OT. Khotswana Rominya until Ning. Tebza. Uteng chairman there with Botop. Is he there? I didn't see. They're so good at these CAF games. They can look weak, but it works for them. Do you know what it is, Kat? Katleho? Guys, please follow Katleho Sparkles. Do you know what it is? Sundowns is now playing African football. Continental football. So continentally, they've disassociated themselves with their former identity on the continent. Shushan and piano, all of those things, they don't work on the continent. Even now, look at how there's been barely any build-up, barely any play, right? But 1-0. This is literally what Ahly used to do. Abu Widad used to do. So I think they've dissociated themselves. Now when it comes to our league, it's a completely different kettle of fish. I think they're used to winning straight, but our teams at least at times will try some of them, at least this season. As far getting emotional, Soweto, Patrick, the project will be on. No, if I was as far, leave it 1-0, dog. Maybe you've got 5 more attacks in you, then you go, relax. But Tindaman is going to ruin the party, Maratu, so. I'm a Chiefs fan, but I'm with Sundowns on both CAF and Champions League. Matthew. Don't let them fool you. They're smiling here and they're being humble. They're gonna tell you to throw up. There was a day where I kept getting told I must throw up the sign. Guys. Why am I throwing up gang signs from other teams? It could be as far getting emotional. It could be as far doing some dark arts. Start distracting. Start getting them to, focus somewhere else. Break up some of the intentionality that Sundowns was playing with. Who knows? But I don't think it is that. But yeah, it could be. Right, OT. You even see Arteta changed how we play. Debza, I was using this example the other day when I said, in as much as Arsenal's beautiful football was their core, they loved it, all of that stuff. To win these things, little haram Paul, ya wina Paulina. Kele Arsenal, Champions League final and taking it down to the final days in the league. Guys, this thing you guys call haram Paul, not everybody can be PSG, guys. Not everybody can be PSG. Not everyone can be Bayern Munich. Sometimes you must play haram Paul and win. Sundowns lacked that for a very long time, the pragmatism.
Parisute.
Ayanda, we've got our own signs. Manja must throw up the other ones. Never. And now Leon must give us 2 and Mokwena finish it off with a Valverde goal. Levatla 4. If you guys get 4, then Loftus is a proper slaughterhouse. If you guys get 4. We need 2 more, says Kitso. Let's see. Guys, from your side, is my network fine? I'm just trying to find out, guys. Is my network fine? Am I skipping? Please let me know. 3 minutes to be added on. 30 seconds of the 3 minutes has been played. Or am I skipping? Oh, Nkosi yami. Oh, is it okay? Okay, okay. Oh yeah, and guys, I think those who want to jump in, let me just deal with this appeal. Kupa masandawana, guys. Kupa kubafa their day in the sun after the trauma they've been through. Just clear it, guys. Yo, Sundowns can't play out from the back, eh? It's gone, that thing. Yeah, Peto, my gifting is gone. I keep getting banned, so I've just accepted. Hey, clear up all on the man. Yeah. Okay, almost. Yeah, it's only right. I want to give them a chance, guys. Kupa Masanda wana again, guys. That's what I have time, man. Tulani, I'm so nervous when Ndamani gets the ball. It's like it could just be kicked. It could just be kicked out. If Caruso gets sacked, how are we going to recover our play style? Username! You are in the final of the Champions League! Why are you asking these things now? Don't ask these things now. You're in the final. Enjoy it. How much play style? Don't play style, guys. Play final. Play final, guys. I can say why play final. Okay, I tried to get Masandawana in, but it doesn't look like they want to request. It doesn't look like they want to request. Hi, okay, guys. Chance gone. Let me bring in whoever's here. Kanale means Liluna. Amu, welcome. Tell me about this first half.
Yes, Braoti, thanks a lot. We're giving Sandawana a chance, but they didn't request, innit? Yeah, no, it's fine. That was a good.
But me.
But that was a good sportsmanship, Braoti. They don't want to come, it's their day, but it's fine. Braoti, don't worry about Daman. You know what? Daman is a good place, just that when we go back, that a penalty, people started to blame him and Betway, and then after that, Daman, then he's lose focus. He's a good player, this guy. He was from Kaizer Chiefs, I know this guy. But what I can say, so far so good for him, because Mudiwa tried to go forward as he usually do, but Ndamani is making sure that he blocked the balls. You see, for now is for this halftime. To be honest, so far so good. I need Sundowns to accelerate more and score more.
Do you think Sundowns, that block to Mudiba, do you think it's Sundowns' fault, or is ASFAR doing something to stop that ball getting to Mudiba?
I will say that ASFAR, to be honest, they are pressing. They are pressing more. So I will say that it's not Sundowns' fault. It's just that they are pressing. They are pressing so hard. Braoti, I can see that this is not the ASFAR that I saw the previous two games. They are pressing so well. It's not Sundowns' fault.
Okay. Let me go to. I'm gonna come back. Let me go to Pastor John. Pastor John, tell me about this first half. Welcome. Oh, Pastor John. Of course, Panning. I know.
You can judge my left.
Hi, network. I do mail, Pastor. I'll come back. Network is networking here. Let me go to Tebza.
AOT.
What did you see from this first half, man? Welcome.
Tlohela hapeletsa batho ba ba mentseng ba mentse ba
Ow.
kwa ba mentse ebile ke sure le live a ba teng ke sure ka botla mo ka final whistle wena relax ke rena di neutral re enjoy ball re kono lo analyze pila and right mood so o ka se level game of this magnitude o lebeletse OT ka mola ntse utlwa di comments tse bad ka mo you need to concentrate as a Mamelodi Sundowns fan otherwise the game is very tactical OT
Yeah.
it shows where this guy's level of football this is the highest you can see where each and every team inali a pattern e leng gore e tlile ka yona mo inali plan e leng gore they want to execute it.
Yeah.
Answering your question ya Mudiba on that side, they know that those guys were their weakest side. Side ya Mudiba, they know where kamo Mudau. Who doesn't know where Mudau is strong that side? You won't do anything that side. So they are trying by all means to expose barging side la Mudiba and Damane that side. So I don't know where Kadoso Irabian to fix that barging. That problem that he has on that side, because if ASFA is going to get a goal, surely it will be on that side. I don't see them scoring from any other side. It will be on that side, and it's going to be a problem for Cardoso to solve. I don't know how, because I don't see anything more benching up on Eka Lukisa Mola Molongoro Gimatata Mola. I don't know.
Twale, if that side is blocked, besides the threat of them scoring, Ikora Juang Sundowns mon, or is the Kawan Habadala from the back trying to play it out from the back? They can't get through a certain point. How do they score in this game?
At this point, the OT, they don't need to risk going forward. Okay. Just tell Mudiba to be reserved. Then they can get a break. They have Matthews, who's explosive. Even though we know where he misses chances after chances, but then you never know where today Akaba like Yakorabia. And then they have Leon, who can convert at any time. So they should just change a bit, not about defensive. No, they shouldn't risk too much. They don't have to right now. They just have to be patient. They are just taking a risk so that they can get a goal right now. They have to win because they are home. You understand? So right now they've got a goal. As take more position so that Linda man be comfortable, but pass around the around the thing, and then let their attackers make a plan for them. They are intelligent. They will make a plan. What Santos?
For time, let me get a plan from Coach V. Coach V, welcome. What did you see from this first half?
Yeah, sure. OT, let's start with ASVA. I think they need to do better on their counter-attacks.
Yeah.
They just need to do better on their counter-attacks.
Yeah.
Good coaching, and I like how they are compact as a team. They must just keep that compactness going. And I'm happy because they are closing down the middle very well, which is one of the things that I've been preaching. I think they need to at least hold on to the ball a little bit better. If they win it back, at least try to connect 1 or 2 touches before you decide either to go long or otherwise. Yeah. And then they need to at least do better on their set pieces, because I'm seeing that their biggest strength is height, and the only way that Sundowns struggle, we know Sundowns struggle with defending the set pieces. Yeah. So they need to make sure that they do better on those set pieces there. And then I'm happy because they are allowing Damani on the ball, which is a very good move for them. So another thing is they made a mistake by allowing Mokwena on the ball. And if you look at that goal, that came from a free kick. It was from Mokwena to foul and then to free kick to a goal. I always preach this. Never allow Mokwena and Allende too much time and space on the ball in order for them to raise their head up. Even if they do, make sure that he's in a wrong area of the pitch. You understand? But if it's at the center of the pitch, and they've done it, I saw them, they've done it 3 times. There was a time where Mokwena could have taken a shot, and every time Mokwena has a ball and he takes out the pass, is a pass that makes their defense to work now. So I think they need to close him better there. They just have to keep on using Mudiba's side because that is their best bet at the moment. But there's something that I want to highlight. It seems like as far as when they go forward, they look more dangerous than Sundowns when Sundowns goes forward. So I think that is one of the things that they need to work on. Lastly, OT, they lack individual brilliance. You know, these are some of those games that you just need someone to create something. I mean, there was a time when they were in the final third. That guy could have at least made something out of this world because creativity comes in. But I like because they know when to press, they know how to press, they know who to press. They are struggling with beating down that trap, that low trap of Sundowns, that high press of offside trap. Now, the offside trap, there are 3 ways to beat it. The first thing is to go over, which means you're gonna need someone who's faster on that line. The second thing is you must do 1-2 passes on that line. The second part is you go straight at them and then you look for creativity on how to break or take men. Those are some of the things that I've noticed from ASVA. Just not to be long. Let's go to Sundowns quickly.
Very quickly.
Now, it seems like Sundowns doesn't have a plan B on how to get out of their own half. They want to start the ball from the back, but they don't know how to get onto their own half. Now, this is how they can get out of their own half. When Mudiba has the ball on the wing, he needs to cut inside and becomes the third man, at more men on the middle field. Rather than him just having the ball and passing it, he needs to cut inside like that guy from Chelsea, Cocorella, how he does it. Thank you.
I'm going to come back for changes and predictions. I want to bring in a Sundown, man. Shushan and Piano, Wale Sundowns. Wale Downs.
How are you, OT? And mina, first off, ubona wami ne abafana bami badlala ne yazi problem yini manje ne inkinga ukuthi mabafika ku emidlilini ne ibhola baluza fast and le game lena it's very quick and ngokwazi thina as ama Sandawana ne we used to building ibhola mara today we are not doing that. Coming to iset laga Mtiba undamane kahle kahle no Mtiba kahle kahle namhlanje ne bayibambile namhlanje. I problem ukuthi baluza amabhola quickly and ama opponent bahlezi balithole ibhola quickly. So into abangayenza ukuthi manje bekumele ba relax ne bangajahi and into engiyibonile nge as far ujersey number 7 ne jersey number 7 is the biggest problem yene. Number 7 bekumele bamvale mabona bangamvala and enye into futhi ne siyaluza lamabhola lamasifika phambili convert we have to convert and score goals ngoba if you don't score goals we're going to regret and we easily get chances lama chance lawa siyawa creator mara ukwakora it's very difficult for us, so we have to capitalize and score goals. Kokugcina coming to iside la Motaung Motaung ngale abadlaleli kakhulu ngale badlalile esedini la kaMdiba. So mina into engayisho ukuthi manje undamane iphethe backline yami. I'm very happy with the backline manje. So coming to second half we have to score more goals. So in order for us to be safe ngale masiya away. Ngiyabonga uthi.
Okay, no, thank you. Shushan and Piano Wale Downs. Amu, changes in prediction.
I think prediction for me is 3-0 to Sundowns, ne? And then if Matthews doesn't perform, bring in Saleng, please. Saleng needed for this game, to be honest. This game is too fast and quick. Yes.
But then Saleng comes on. Do you think Sundowns should continue attacking, or is there a time where you just go, you know what, let's bring in some players and just control the game, manage the game out?
No, it's still early OT to control the game. They must score. They must score so that when they go to as far, they know that they have 3 or 2 advantage. You understand? They are 3-0 or 2-0 up, but I think it's 3-0. So that will be very good for Sundowns there. There they can play their own football of transition football. But now they need to score. We need to score. Yes, it's 3-0, Braoti. For me, 3-0, to be honest.
To
be honest, it's not about them cozy. It's you know, Sundowns, they are hungry. They are hungry, to be honest. They need to score.
Okay. Let me go to Tebza. Tebza, changes in prediction.
OT, I don't see many goals. I think the game will finish 2-0. And then if Sundowns get that second goal, I think they should just control the game. It's going it'll but then say Alend and sacrifice Santos.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, but sacrifice Santos and then also maybe Likagu for another midfielder just to control the game. Fail and then see out the game by away Bargrela 1-0 this thing. They should just not allow AS4 to score. I don't as much as they are threatening, I don't see them scoring. I don't see them scoring.
Do you think that we overestimate these teams? Do you think that we give them too much credit?
Yeah. Yeah, we give them too much credit and respect. OT. They are not that dangerous. And then Iran that thing it go from Modi coaching by then somebody playing. When players go into that field, they are thinking that they are of their highest level. These players they are not that dangerous. It's just that come weakness but then they are not.
Okay. Hey, when we say they're not strong,
I know.
Logo as far in the profile picture. I see you. Let me go to Coach V. Coach V, changes prediction.
Let's start with the prediction. OT, it's 1-1 this game. But there's something that I want to highlight. I think Sundowns, they are playing far apart from each other, but I like how they counter press the opposition. But they are playing long balls. I don't think those long balls will work for them. So I think the changes will have to take out Santos and bring in Allende. There's something that I wanted to check. I was not sure about this thing. Who's the goalkeeper? I think they don't have the goalkeeper on their sheet, these people. All right, thank you, Oti.
Okay.
For changes.
Shishan Piano changes prediction.
Okay, prediction changes. Santos out, Sales in, Lukaku out, Saleng in. Yeah, that's my predictions.
Score
3-0.
3-0.
Yes.
Hey, Ladirata 3-0. Okay, guys, thank you guys so much for joining me. We have crossed 30,000 here on TikTok, so if you want to continue, come in and add your voice to the show. We can continue doing that as we go along. Look, like I said, this game really reminds me of the MC Alger game. And it reminds me of the MC Alger game because MC Alger, you could tell they've got a plan. They're here with something, Mara. The execution, even on those counters, the way that they're going after Modiba's side, all the counters have come down that side, they're getting in behind. Mara, a final ball. I want a final ball from this team, right? So it's very interesting to watch how that is panning out. When it comes to Sundowns, I think ASFAR also have done very well to close Sundowns off in a way that there seems to be a very big gap between the front guys, Leon, Matthews, Santos, Mudiba, you could argue. And then there's the backline guys. And Sundowns has been struggling to get the ball from this unit to the top unit. Where's Ala? Evan, what's happening? Guys, why are they, is somebody who's listening to the game audio, what's happening? Why aren't you pressing the weak players as well? Oh, VAR, what's VAR checking? Oh, is VAR not online? What's going on, guys? Please just tell me there. There's something wrong with VAR. Okay, so yeah, I was saying that I think ASFAR has done a very good job of separating the units of Sundowns. So Sundowns over the past few months has been playing up the left-hand side, right? A lot of the time. You'd see Mudiba very high with the ball. And before he reaches that corner, almost just after they cross the halfway line, there's a ball that they've been playing through to Leon. And now the ball can't even get there, right? The ball is not even getting there. And as far as winning those balls back, early in the first half, Kimang Santos had dropped back in and he was trying to force those long balls since it wasn't getting to Mudiba and he was losing quite a few of them. We've seen them try to build out and lose the ball almost around the halfway line. So I think that's what ASFAR has done very well. But if Sundowns can find a way to get into that final third or that part, I think that's going to be something that maybe you look into here. But anyway, let me hear what you guys are saying while we wait. Feel free to request, guys. The lines are open, so I can hear what you'd like to speak about. Pastor John, ilukile network.
Simnandi.
What did you see from the first half?
Okay, wait. Don't leave there. I should be back now. Am I back?
Yeah, you're back now.
Oh, okay. No, 1,000 apologies. Gidumedishe baba totsanang baba di comments lo wena Deacon George le balatedi di ba setlhopha sa Mamelodi Sundowns menwana phezulu ka boyelo bafana ba style. A second star for Sundowns is good for the economy. That is my headline. Yeah, I don't know why, but wow, Minyala or Sundowns is you. What kind of mona is that? What kind of mona is that?
How Sundowns win then they come back and let you know?
Oh, let them let us know. It's fine. Now must be motivated to come and say, yo, God, these guys can do it. Why can't we do it?
Yeah.
Why can't we do it? So we must have that ambition as South Africans. We must have that. But no, okay, coming to the game, I love the analysis you gave about as far disconnecting the connections still like Sundowns. Because what I was picking up, especially when the ball is at the back, you find that Debza is trying to pick up the ball, but once he picks up the ball from the back, there is no one to connect with. And I see for SFAR, it's not like they're sitting back for the sake of sitting back. I think they sort of like have an area where they know here is where we can cut off the supply for Sundown so that they are not dangerous where they're dangerous. So they're actually careful enough not to press them too much, because once they press them too much, Santos can have that very nice long ball that connects to whoever exposes that space. So to me, it still feels like a typical African game. I think as much as they've conceded, they're going to try and manage that damage so that they can see, okay, coming to Rabat, we can see what's going to happen. So now that's what I'm seeing in this game, and I think it's going to continue like that. If Sanders can dictate that tempo and get a second goal, they should be one step. They should have one hand on the truth.
So I want to ask you an unfair question. Do you think that these northern teams that we've been, praising for winning and doing all that stuff, are they actually that good? Or is it just a case where they know how to stick to a plan and play a plan and they get their goal and they go? Because they don't look that good even in their play.
Let me give it to you like this. I think they know how to stick to a plan, and it's more like they're experienced enough not to play the occasion, but play the game. So I'll give an example of the times Ahly has won, and this is even pre-Pitso. They are able to dominate. Marawa Fitlagori taking Club World Cup. They get very much exposed. So it's like, okay, you find that the world is asking themselves, okay, is this what Africa is sending us? So to be honest, I would say they are good at sticking to the plan and playing the game and not the occasion. And once they're able to dictate the play, more especially with the duckouts and everything, then it feels like no, hey, Ukaraba blind, but it's like nah. Because I can even give another example. When
Yeah.
Pirates played Al Ahly in 2012, to be honest, Pirates were the better team. Because even when the second leg, they had chances to score. That's why if you tell a real Pirates fan or Lennox Patel, they will tell you about that miss. But I don't want to remind them.
Okay. No,
Yeah, so
for time, I'm gonna jump in. Are they continue with no VAR? Oh wow! No VAR. Well, guys, I've never seen tackles like this. No, okay, let's not say tackles. But anyway, it looks like the ref was speaking to them to ask whether they can continue. They'd be fine continuing with no VAR. But it looks like VAR is not going to come back online. And they're saying that, you know, the option might be play it without VAR. So this is what the ref said. Mapagania, this is Africa, it's not the Mapagania side. It's he said no. So it might be. I think they're trying to negotiate that. I would hate for that to happen because what happens next second leg? Do you continue without VAR? And what can be done and what advantages can be gained without having VAR for a whole half of football? So, Nkosi yami. Also, funny story, Amu, is this really the ref? Amu says this is the ref. This is the ref wa final AFCON. But this is the ref wa final AFCON. If this is him, Nkosi yami, the bad luck that follows him. The bad luck that follows it is. Yo, imagine having that on your resume, where they say you refed one final, where in the final a team walked off for the first time in a very long time in a final. It's never been done. And then now he's going to do VAR. Half time, we might finish a game. We might start a game with VAR and end it without it. Wow. Okay. No, guys, feel free to jump in, guys. Feel free to jump in. Let's have a conversation about what we're seeing here. Remember, you have to be following the account in order to be able to jump in. 1 million USD. Oh, there we go. 1 million USD. Welcome. What are you thinking of the game so far?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, my brother. Well, what are you seeing?
I think if Sundowns want to sell this game, they have to score more than one goal. Because I don't see them coming back alive.
What changes in Morocco? Because right now we're watching this team and it doesn't look like they're that special.
Like those northern African countries, like Nama mind games, wow, and then all of that. So they're gonna win it in that way. Nama mind game. They're going to play a very huge role in mind game. Izo in Zagala, la in Morocco, and then I don't see Sundowns is lapha. Because once this team score one goal, basenking game.
Okay. Mawubona isikhosi zothini?
Mina ngibona ungathi 2-1, it might be 2-1 second half. Sundown can win 2-1.
Okay.
But Kodwa, when they go that side, they're not gonna come back alive.
Yeah.
Believe me.
Okay, that side. What do you think the score's gonna be that side?
They need to need to lead this Moroccan guy by the margins of 2 goals in order for them to be safe. It's not gonna.
Okay. Now for time I'm gonna jump in. Thank you, 1 million USD. Guys, quick question. With this ref, obviously issues were in a game with Morocco versus Senegal. Now this is a Moroccan team. I just want to know, this is a sidebar question. Do you think that these things should be raised and dealt with? Should CAF have looked into this, or is it too far? Is it a stretch? I'm asking this for the comments. Let me go to Andile. Andile, welcome.
How's Mr. OG?
I'm good, my brother. I'm good. What do you think of what we've seen of the game?
Yeah, for me, it's interesting because there's a feeling that you get as a South African watching whenever we play continentally or internationally, because we're not sort of used to winning and being in finals. We always have like a mindset of like not negative, but like it always feels like we're one goal away from doom and gloom.
Yeah.
For like conceding one. Yeah. So what's funny is that we've seen Sundowns, for example, play really brilliant football and still end up not winning the Champions League.
Yep.
And I think that's what we've got to realize is that when we say we're going to go away to SFAR and it's going to be like SFAR is just going to be like running over Sundowns. I mean, Sundowns have been playing in North Africa for so long without that particular thing happening. So I think we also just need to understand that like they've earned their stripes to be where they are, and they've been in this is their third final. So in terms of attitude, even if they aren't playing the best football right now, but the experience and the composure is what's going to bring them through if they do go through and win it. Just in respect to this game specifically, for me, I think what I'm seeing is that for me, my biggest gripe is Matthews. I think in that final third, his decision making is not the best, and they're playing him inverted. So he's playing in the half spaces. So yeah, he's playing in the half spaces, but he's not smart in terms of decision making in that final third and finding his teammates. He's better off the line, and you played in behind the defenders, and he's sort of like has the advantage where he's got the defender chasing his facing his own goal effectively. He's good in those situations, but when it comes to like playing in half spaces, he struggles to find those combinations, and I think they're lacking that quality in that final third. And I think also with Lukaku, he's good, but sometimes I feel like hugging the line might not always be the smartest idea. I think he also needs to come inside and find a 1-2 combination with Santos. I feel like they're just not figuring it out in that middle piece there. And that's why they're struggling maybe to get in the final third more often for me. I think they need to figure that out. I think defensively they've been relatively solid. The offside trap seems to be working for them. I can see ASFAS trying to overload on the right so that they can catch Damani and Modiba off guard, but when they get on the ball, they don't have options in the middle of the park, so they don't have anyone to find in the middle. So their players are not arriving quickly enough in the box. So Sanasport need to be careful there in terms of where they lose the ball.
Okay.
And their ball retention, needs to probably improve for them to keep it at a 0-goal scoreline for the opposition. Yeah.
Can can you please just stay on? I just want to do something quickly. Kenneth, please come on. What's it like at the stadium? Makenzo, Kenny. Okay, I know Kenneth is at the stadium, so I wanted to hear from him what it's like there at the stadium. Guys, KB, everybody, the time is not moving because the second half has not started. The second half has not started. Guys, please, can you type in the comments, Kenneth must just speak. Okay, let me go. Andile, I wanted to ask you about this VAR thing very quickly. How do you feel about this? And would you continue with the game if VAR was not available?
I think it wouldn't be right to continue with the game. I just think you must also, the players are the most important aspect of the game, and you can't expect players to play one half with VAR and the other half without VAR. It changes the whole, especially with your defense, because you saw, you have to sort of second guess playing the offside trap now because you don't know whether the linesman is going to make the right choice. Because you have no reference point from the first half, because the first half is obviously you're relying on VAR to make the right choice a lot of the times. So yeah, for me, I don't know. I don't think it's the right thing, but we all want to see a full game. Why is this happening in the final is weird to me. It's unacceptable, actually. I just think it's unacceptable from an administrative standpoint. Shouldn't be happening,
For time, I'm going to jump in. Let me go to Melvin. Melvin, welcome.
Okay. What's Melvin? Up, OT?
I'm okay. I don't know how to feel. VAR's not working.
Yeah, this is crazy, man. I've never seen a referee that has so much bad luck. I mean, this guy, he didn't even go to the World Cup because of what happened in Morocco. Now you're having such things. Man, there's a problem here, man. He needs to come and visit one of our nyangas in South Africa. He needs much or something. It's bad. It's bad. but anyways, OT, just to look at the game. Yeah, just to look at the game, what I'm seeing here is that this team, as far they did their homework, because when they are pressing, right, when Sundown has the ball, they've noticed that they build on the side Yakamudipa, right? That's why you see them always pressing there. So that actually makes it hard for a person like Damani to pick a pass. Always when he tries to pick a pass, because they've overloaded that side, they end up just countering the ball and taking it, and then you have Nuno with the long passes, because they are wingers, Ulikaku and also Matthews. They are always wide and far away from him. He has to now make those long balls. Also, those long balls, very predictable. You can see Esfart is also countering them, which is the problem. For me, I feel like what they need to do, right, in the second half is to divert all of that noise away from the left side in terms of build-up, and they need to build with the other right side of Mudau, because these guys, they've made their homework. They know that even in recovery, Modiba is very late in recovery. Also, Ndaman is very slow. That's why we've been seeing that they've been really, really threatening in the left flank when they get the ball. It's just that there are players up front. There's nothing there. They make silly mistakes, crosses that go nowhere. If it was a really good team, they would have punished Sundowns by now. And also Mokwena, I don't know why he's rushing. Each time he gets the ball, he's making silly passes. I don't know what he's, or maybe it's the blood rush, or something. He's always in a rush. He's not picking those nice passes. But
okay, so
that's basically it. I feel like they just...
Does Asfar have enough to beat Sundowns from what you've seen? With all those flaws, with some of the things that Sundowns is doing wrong, can Asfar take advantage of Sundowns?
Yes, they can, but they really need to polish up, especially when it comes to their, players that are up front. Right, they just need to pick a nice cross, because we are seeing that they're able to make those runs behind Undamane and Umdiba, and pick a cross. If they can do that and find a really nice pass, I'm telling you, it's a goal. But at the moment, I don't see nothing happening. I think Sundowns can win this 2-0. If they're lucky, they can get a goal. But if Sundowns keeps on pushing, and they make some adjustments, especially Kasaidia, Yandamane, and try to build up on the right side. I think something can happen there. Because so far they haven't been able to click. They haven't been able to click on the basis of that. Those players, in the left flank are always pressured and they can't pick passes.
Okay. No, Balvin, very quickly, prediction for you. Hey, Williams. Sorry. No, never mind.
Almost a goal. I think it will be 2-1 here. I think Asfar will score. by the look of things with how they're doing. That's if they polish themselves up front, they can pick a goal.
Okay.
But I do see Sundowns still scoring again in this game.
Inside. No, thank you, Melvin. Okay, guys, feel free to request. Hey, Lim, close the door. Close the door and then sit down. Okay, the game is back on. Now, those who are watching on TV, can you just tell us, is this game continuing without VAR? Because it looks like it's continuing without VAR. Of course, we had a little bit of a delay there because there was no VAR. According to username, it seems like VAR is not going to be used for the rest of this game. Very, very, very tricky thing because already already, oh, is it fixed? It's fixed. Okay, Zunay, thank you. It's fixed. Okay, so we had a bit of a problem with VAR, guys. Hey, you know, network yako Pitori. Network yako Pitori is something else. Hetfield is chowing all of the network, the bandwidth. But, okay. Hi, guys, I need to figure out because I'm getting two different stories. Let me just see if maybe the account says anything. No, it's not saying anything. Okay, so it's Nova. Yeah, let's see what they're gonna do. As far as started very high right now. Also, it's not fixed. Okay, so there's no VAR for this second half. Yazi Lorev. Let me just get his name. Yazi Lorev Shem. He's got bad luck, man. This is the same ref where a walkout in the final happened and a walk back in and people lost and all of that stuff. Let me just see. Ref final AFCON. Let's get his name. Jean-Jacques Ndalangambo. Jean-Jacques is from Congo, Congolese. Ipola alina var perfetto. Alina var mulemekutso. There's no truth. Anyway, so the second half is going to happen without VAR. It's going to be very interesting. If one thing or two things or three things go wrong here, if anything goes wrong, you know the type of complaints that are going to happen. Like, can you imagine your Sundowns with a 1-0 lead, you lose this game 2-1, then you lose maybe 1-0 over in Morocco with VAR? Obviously, you would come and complain. And AS4 won't want VAR second leg. You see, I don't know. This is a can of worms. I wonder if this has been accounted for in any of the rules. I wonder if this has been accounted for what happens if VAR is unable to function. Let's ask AI. Let's ask AI because I'm very curious to hear. I'm very curious to hear what might be the thing here. Let me ask AR. I wonder if there's any rules. Please can you check in the CAF Champions League rules, the latest versions? What happens if VAR does not work? Is there a rule that that can help with this situation, or do they address what might happen if VAR doesn't work within a game? I want to see me if there's thought about this. Okay, 50 minutes in, 1-0. I hear you, Nate, but it's a final. I wonder. 50 minutes in. AS4 started very hot for that first 5 minutes. Okay, so according to this, I'll read you guys. Yes, but brutally honestly, the rule that helps most is probably not the one people want. The key finding, the CAF Champions League regulations currently published on CAF's official competitions regulations page do not appear to contain a specific VAR failure clause. CAF's page is linked to CAF Champions League regulations, and the document itself governs the competition, but it does not set out a Champions League specific procedure if VAR... okay, wait. The strongest applicable rule is instead from IFAB VAR protocol because CAF Champions League matches are played under the laws of the game. Blah, blah, blah. IFAB says the match is not invalidated simply because VAR technology malfunctions. In principle, a match is not invalidated because of a malfunction of VAR technology, wrong VAR decisions, decisions not in review, or reviews of non-reviewable situations. So, there we go. The match must continue. Under IFAB rules protocol, if VAR, AVAR, or replay operator cannot continue, or no qualified replacement is available, the match must be played or continue without VAR. Now, so there we go. So nobody can complain. But I wonder what might happen. If somebody complains, if they lose and start complaining. Does it set a new precedent? Dang, dang. Anyway, back to the game. Sundowns had been pinned back quite a lot in the first half. They weren't able to play that ball out. They weren't able to actually start attacks, initiate, go through Mudiba like they normally do, right? So, let's see if they can find that. No changes have been made as far as I can see. But here comes Kutlano Letlaku attacking the far posts, and his shot is taken out. Okay, guys, feel free to request. It is open. Halaminya. Yo. Nyaminya nduni sekongi bongi. Hayi Thibo saya ngeke Thibo. 90 plus 56 day mark of the game. Okay, attack there on the mokwena. Ay wena. Nah, guys, these guys don't have the quality. They don't have the quality, these guys, to do anything. They don't have the quality. Ronwin plays the ball to Mokwena, who tries to play a quick around the corner pass, falls to the ASFAR player, who then takes a shot over. Anyway, 54 minutes in, 35 minutes for Sundowns to see out this game, but it does look like the center is opening up. As you see, Mamelodi Sundowns using it in order to free up Aubrey on the other side. Tash. Aubrey's coming in now. Alenda. Yeah, this game needs Alenda, eh? I'll take off Santos and put on Alenda. But let's see. Sundowns with the ball seems to be controlling it quite a bit better than they were in the first half. A lot better than they were in the first half. But for those joining, guys, we had an extended delay because VAR has apparently malfunctioned. VAR has malfunctioned. So with VAR malfunctioning, the game had to stop. The commissioners had to speak to both teams and just make sure that they were continuing. And they've continued, so there is no VAR for this second half. You can score an offside goal, you can do a lot. Ngoba ikhi VAR. Sakruva ayekho gogo. How do they beat Pyramids? Okay, to be fair, let's be fair about the Champions League. The CAF Champions League is not about who plays better, honestly speaking. If this game was 0-0, you'd probably think ASFAR would probably take the tie, right? Would probably take it overall. Mamelodi Sundowns was able to get this goal, and if they can get a secondary one, it's great, but they're in the driving seat right now, and it puts the pressure all on ASFAR. Otherwise, if this stayed 0-0, I think ASFAR would have had the better chance to do something here, as that's what they normally do, or that's something that they're good at. But to be fair, also, they did lose the second leg of their semi-final to RS Bekane 1-0 after beating Bekane 2-0 when they were at home in the first leg. So Bekane was able to beat them 1-0. It's not a team that can't lose. Similar to Sundowns having lost to Stade Malien in that second leg. It's not a team that can't lose. The football gods. I had high expectations for ASFAR. You had high expectations for ASFAR. No, Karabo. It's a question that I've been asking for a very long time. we don't consume enough of the other leagues, nje, even myself, right? Are we giving these guys too much credit, nje? Number one. And then our football, like I said, is our football lacking that finish? As we see Leon shoot over the poles, is our football just lacking that finish? Otherwise, we would possibly have a lot more of a better record on the continent. As Leon takes a shot there, I told you guys about Leon. He does 2 or 3 things well. He does 2 or 3 things perfect, and like I'd argue. Mara, if you're asking him to get the ball in these areas and shoot, or drop back in and play center forward or be a target man, Leon's not going to give you that. Leon is not going to give you that. Does this mean the second game will be played without VAR? Well, it seems according to the rules, the game doesn't stop. So the second, if VAR is available in Morocco, it'll be available. That's what it looks like. I watched Morocco League in V1. Oh, the Potola Pro again. As far is not good. Yeah, I don't think those teams are good. They just follow orders a lot better. They structure, they play according to orders very well, and then they know that if you can just get that one goal, however it comes, then you can defend out the rest of that game. Hey, blanket. North African teams play haram ball. Haram football has beaten your great football. It's beaten your great football plenty of occasions over the years. NA football is basic. They know how to win. Exactly, Wendy. Wydad, Casablanca, and RS Berkane are good teams. So I said South African teams have the potential to dominate Africa if we can work on our own problems. We also have our own problems. South African teams, even forget about the pitch and tactics. South African teams shake at the worst times. But shaker. Oh, they shake. Look at Sundowns. Play the ball long. Just play it long. Why are you... Heaven. Just play the ball long. You're already 1-0 up. This thing of trying to build up from the back, you guys don't have the facilities, fam. You can't build up anymore from the back. It's not your football. They keep putting themselves under unnecessary pressure. African league football in general is a striking problem, for sure. And they often have one great player plus 10 hard workers. Score prediction, I think it's going to end 1-0, hey? Something is missing from Sundowns. I can't figure out what. It's pace. If Sundowns want to play build-up play, they must bring on Ireland. Don't play it. That's my thing. If you can't get it to Modiba, don't play it. So far, the only South African team to beat Pyramids is Maroma Kalans. And Maroma Kalans beat them early. Who was that colored guy who was playing for Pyramids? Fegri Lakay. It was still the times of Fegri Lakay. It was before they started splashing the cash. Before they started going crazy with the monies. Fegri Lakay was still one of their star players, if I'm not mistaken. It was Fegri Lakay, ne? Santos. Nkosi yami. Santos, early ball. Nazo? Sis! Was that Leon? Mkipena Mapetri. Sis Leon, again. He can only do 2 things very well. 1v1 with the goalkeeper and he can't finish. Sis.
Guys, lang disappoint.
Sis, man. Yo. Me idla ngisuthi. Modiba connects well with Leon. He tried to there. Yes, I didn't rate Cupido before this game. He's good, Shem. OT, this is their tactics. Slow the game down and draw. FAR in to hit them on the fast play. Yeah, but they also need to score the fast play. If I'm going to criticize AS FAR for their play, there's the ball again. There's the ball again. There's the ball again. Leon.
Oh, Yay! Yay! Yo! Yay! Yo! Yay! Hey! Yo! Yo!
No, Chiefs fans, this is Champions League, Aniko. I'm not doing this for you guys. I'm saying he missed 2 chances. He missed 2 chances!
How? Kanjani manje? Kanjani?
Yo. Hi, Leon. Hi, Leon. Hi, Leon. 3-0 is done, guys. 3-0. 3-0, you're going to Morocco for a holiday to go fetch a trophy. But like I said, Leon is only good at 2 things. And 2 specific finishes. Letago! Oh, saved by the goal. Yo. Something is happening here. Something is happening here. Letago with a shot that goes wide. Something. I'm not saying anything. Something is happening here. No, guys.
Hey! Stunya.
Technology with the save. He's going to score. Booga. He's becoming Matthew, says Yamako. Take him out. Reyners is not there, by the way. Reyners is not there. They're going to cry for these opportunities. Mahumza. Roger Ako Morocco says username. The keeper is good. Yeah, it was a save. Sorry, it was a save. Still, it was a save though. Yo! Yeah, AS FAR is now opening up down the center. They're allowing Sundowns to play. And I don't know if that's something you want to do. Chebanje, they just keep... Oh, no, check VAR. That's not a foul. Check VAR. Guys, can't they just plug in DSTV stream? Can't they just plug in DSTV stream but check the replay mode? But check the replay mode thing. Like, this game could get ugly, eh? Karoso Kwatile, I'd be so angry. I must go check, but just plug in DSTV stream. If we can stream Kari Fonzarona, or SABC Plus, whichever one, if you can stream, plug it in. Happy Stream is nice. You can you can rewind 5 minutes, you know? Or somebody must get a laptop and just put it on the screen. Why is there no VAR? The VAR failed, MJ, the VAR failed. VAR failed before the second half started, so the decision was made to continue without it. They make their first change, the AS FAR, as Mbemba is coming on for Slim. Mbemba's coming on for Slim, number 26, Mbemba. Three goals gone. Karabo. The question is, did it fail before? Guys, I can see, guys. They don't have any mention of VAR failing in the rules, CAF. I had to find them in the IFAB rules. And IFAB, they're like, we continue without it? What do you want us to do? Stop the game. Continue without it. Never an opportunity to see what? Leon found his brother Leon. But Temba in. Mbemba in. Well, I asked AI. OT, we don't want to see fans blaming Cardoso. He's going to be the first one. He's going to be the first one. Same as if they were to win this out of the blue. Look, ref is calling them again. Ow! Yabuiva! Yabuiva, did you see? Did you see? Ibuiliva, guys. Ibuiliva. Hey, they saw...
sign language.
Babo,
Sign language.
look, Babo, Nori. Hey. Tebza. Sundowns could be 3-0 up right now. 3.
OT. I can go on the defender. Cardoso must go. I can go on that thing. The man is enough. This guy, he's done his best.
That's what they said. So, Tebza, do you feel any way about our strikers?
As for Leon, I'm very disappointed. This is not the Leon that we know. I mean, this guy we know already. That thing a trick. He could have scored a hat trick.
Yeah.
Today. Yeah. What's happening? And they are making like this goalkeeper is exceptional, but they are shooting straight to him. Eh? Yeah. OT. No. I'm very disappointed. Sundowns. This is hating. I can't need it. I've never thought of Sundowns.
Let me ask you, Tebza, do you think there's still a chance for ASFAR, Mon?
Yeah, you know how football is, OT. If you miss chances like this, they will get something out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Without playing anything, they are not playing anything. But then anything can happen. A penalty they can get it. Anything, counter attack goal, set piece goal, anything. And should they get a draw here, now that side is going to be very difficult. So they should have killed this game long ago. OT, as we spoke after time, 2-0, 3-0. But the prediction, we saw it coming. But then fun.
Okay. So let me ask you a different question. Do you think Sundowns can stay focused for the rest of this 20 minutes? Because usually the mistakes are born that cost them.
I think so, but then also it will depend on how Cardoso will be making his substitutions again. If he doesn't get them wrong, you understand? If he doesn't get them wrong, I don't. As I said to you, I don't see ASFAR scoring if Cardoso doesn't make mistakes himself. ASFAR, so far so good. He hasn't done anything wrong. The blame is solely on the players for them not scoring so many goals as they can. But then I don't see ASFAR scoring goals. Even away, if they can stay disciplined, they won't score goals. But then they should remove this pressure. Game right now. OT. There's still a lot of time. 20 minutes. There's still a lot. They must just convert, fail, and then they go that side. Believe you me, analyzer, as no winner, CAF. I told you, ASFAR will not score anything. They will not score. I want to quality more OT.
Okay, the last question. Score prediction?
2-0. The Sundowns will score 1 goal. This second half, 2-0.
Okay, no, thank you. Let me go to Mike as Matthews hits the side netting. Mike, welcome. What do you think of this game? Ubonan, Mike.
Hey, Kyalla, Warafu, but I'm crying. I'm not saying anything, but I'm crying. So, Mr. Ochi, we could have seen the game. I could have been happy now. I could have taken a shower, get nothing, no stress. Mr. Ochi, Leon. Mara, It's gonna come right. It's gonna come right. We might get a second goal.
Uchori Mikey wena hawaja hawashawara waetsa next just to re shebile game ena tshwantse ke minye strong.
Mr. Otsiki na le depression. Ba re go football horries, ka Afrikaans ba re ke horries. Hey die horries gekry daai man.
But Mike, on a serious note, how do you think this game is going to end? And how do you think the second half is going to go? Yeah, second leg. So second leg.
Mr. Ochi, for me, if it's gonna end like 1-1, like 1-0 like this, it's gonna be tough, eh? You know, when we play away, they have a tendency of switching off lights. So 2 for me would be good. So that we know if we go to them, bakakora 1 and then it's fine. We can survive with 1-0. They can beat us that side, it's fine. Mara, for me, I would wish 2 goals today.
Okay. No, thank you, Mike. Mudiba, just pulled up now after making a run and asked for a sub. It does look like Mudiba might be coming off. Lunga is getting ready to get onto the pitch right now. Sundowns, very, very wasteful, but what's also very interesting about what we're seeing right now is, you know that button that South African teams all have, Banyana, Bafana, Bafana, teams when they go out into the world. If you remember the game that Mamelodi Sundowns played versus Dortmund, there was a point where Dortmund went high, man. Batuba, they don't know how to deal with crosses, Batuba, they don't know how to head a balls, Batuba. They don't know how to position themselves. So if you've watched the last, let's say, 10 minutes, crosses have been coming in from particularly the left-hand side of that defense, and they're looking for crosses to see if they can't press the button. All the teams have it. I speak about it with Banyana. We speak about it with Bafana at times. Positioning for crosses. So, as far it looks like they're going that way. Okay, Z. How request Z? Where's Allah? Guys, it is open. Feel free to jump in. But remember, you have to be following me and join me live right now on TikTok. That's where you are hearing the voices coming from. Let's see what they're saying on YouTube. What a disgrace. CAF Champions League. ASFA will switch it up and play halal football in the second half and they will score. Says B1V. They're going to go from haram football to halal football. But it looks like Munnapule Saleng is getting ready to come on. He's coming on for Letako. So Saleng is on the pitch. And then, of course, Utaile Pepul. Guys, limetsang Saleng kwa. Limetsang Saleng ko, guys. Also, it looks like we're going to get the sub of Lunga coming on, obviously, for Mudiba. Utaile Pepul. Guys, I'm sorry. Mara, guys. Utaile Pepul, guys. No, you know what happens when players. Okay, so I'll give you a story. I was watching a certain team called Pirates Cup, and I know the coaches of a certain team. And star player saying, Barre, the moment he dyed his hair, he came blonde. But the moment he dyed his hair, everybody on the team was like, Nkosiami. Yo, now we're about to, hey. So I wonder if it's the same with Saleh. But he's got benefit of the doubt. Let's see. I've never seen him with Pepul. Maybe Kili Super Saiyan la Pepul, I can see. But anyway. That's what's hot in the streets in Midrand. Serious, Pastor John. Oh, okay. No, I'm just asking. Me, when I see dyed hair, I know the coach is going to have a tough time. Anyway, but no. Let's see. Z, welcome. What do you think of this game?
Sure, Mr. Uti. Man, you remember Kingston in Kat?
Yeah.
Yeah, Leon na Kingston in Katanyana, Mara, just because, score the goals here and there, or people won't see it, but it is there.
I defend
No, like I'm just saying, Pella, like Mr. Uti, Kingston in Katawola. Oh, Mr. the goal with a 5-4 1. So yeah, it's gonna be tough, and we might regret this second leg, eh? I'm gonna be honest with you. We might regret this second legs because remember those people have tricks. So we needed to finish the game here at home, and we needed to treat this game as a 90-minute game, finish that.
Laser. Kaban the last Tilico Sundowns in the Spanish at delays a go stadium.
Mr. Oti, like the laser man for now, Adi break it out there. If Bacoveta. Let's be honest, if Bacoveta, whether laser or not laser, but I can understand why Sundowns in Calabiana, because of they've conceded so many goals lately. So I cannot blame it that much, but yeah, man, I think Mudiba should have a competition. So I don't know what's historical Basadine or anything like that, but I think Mudiba lena data ya deplete and then who's it in Canifela that because of Kimbo Moyena Mol. And Divine Lunga, you can't trust that guy, eh?
Mara, okay. Z, can I ask
there's
you?
problems.
And now I've been saying that the left-hand side, Sundowns, has been a problem for a very long time. You think about AB Abdelmonem, you think about Bobo, Kimang Libusa, you think about how, the struggle has always come from that side. What is the issue with that side, Sundowns? Because whether it's Lunga, whether it's Mudiba, whether it's Mashiko, Kwaitwanela.
No, the thing is, like Sundowns, like pacey, like Rekawata ke pacey hancho, understand? So like obviously teaming well and the loopholes, but now I don't see why they don't give Pasadena a chance. Why did you even sign him from Stellenbosch? If we go Blompoto, we go Kabisa because of Stellenbosch Nagala. Yes. You might have mistakes your first game, 2 games in Yana because of you're still new in this team, so why don't they give him a chance? Just because Modi work internationally doesn't mean he doesn't have to be benched. Because on all the careless mistake and serious, the weakest link is side in lane. So Aisha, I don't know how we're going to fix that problem, but I think there must be someone out there in J who Sundowns must sign, and then maybe things will get better because we can't go on like this. Just like Ronan Williams, transaveli competition because now what the put again, and then when that thing starts getting into your head, and I got check usto former hydropilena kwela bakomu nominator for what's that international award, Ballon d'Or, whatever it was. Yeah, from there on, from higher drop from there on. So this thing was a build up. So from where we are, I'm not happy, but yeah, what can we say? Hopefully we can score another goal and so that we can relax. But I also don't understand why Reynolds is not given a chance. Mohu. Babo. Go almost 10 minutes or 5 minutes. Mark my words. Then I mean, like,
so it is what it is. For time over to jump it, guys. 81 minutes. 81 minutes. Saling's time. Aye, Saling. Top corner, Saling. Top corner, Saling. Let me go to Amu. Amu, 81 minutes. It's 1-0.
Yes, Braoti, Sundowns, they need to blame themselves. You see, I said to you, it's 3-0. Those two chances from the Sharks, Leon, it's supposed to be 3-0 by now. You won't need an hour, Braoti. But all I can say, Sundowns cannot get a left back like Langeman. That time of Langeman, it's over. Yeah, one. But now, say to Ndaman today, he has played a lot, bro. To be honest. The problem was those two chances. Ubonile now. Ikari Leon at Dupreez today. I don't know what's going on. Yabona ukuthi bayafana today, not Dupreez. It's supposed to convert those chances, bro. This is home. Angazenzi Dupreez. Ngamazi uSharks uyakora, but today angazi kwenzakalani. Ujakile or what's wrong, bro? So,
the comment to say, yeah. Where's as far going wrong in the second half? Because they've just completely broken down.
No, as far they come like gun blazing, bro. There's nothing go as far, to be honest. I told you, I remember some other time I told you about as far. There is nothing, bro. But then because it's final, as you were saying, Ari, by pushiwa. I've heard you saying that. But by coach could do like this so that you won. Abana next, ubonina le finishing yabo le awenza mistake umkwena ubonile nawe with land how like this either. But I can say at least Saleng is on the pitch. Arbone with 7 minutes this was a none. But if it's 1-1, Sundowns they need to blame themselves. Only on 2 chances and Daman man of the match today for me. That guy has proved today, to be honest. Yes.
Okay. Amu, do you have a laser?
Yes. Laser.
Do you have a laser, Lewena, or is it just for the north, that thing?
I can't get you, Braoti.
Is it just for the north, that thing? Or my Sundowns fans also carry lasers for these games?
I will say that, hey, Braoti, I want to score us out for Braoti in Changa laser match. Hey,
Tamaya.
We tell them a dictionary, man. Thanks.
Free kick. Free kick, yeah. Let's see. Saleng and Mokwena stepping over it. Mokwena takes. Mokwena hits the post. Oh, Mokwena hits the post. Yo, if he scored that, it was going to be so nice at the family pride. It was going to be so nice at the family pride, but it's okay. Let's see. Pastor John, what's happening? Where is ISFA going wrong here?
They are just facing a better team, Shem. They are just facing a better team.
Is this the PSL 65 minutes thing just happening for Champions League?
Exactly. Because how in the world do they know very well that they cannot open up the middle against Mamelodi Sundowns of all teams. Yeah. Of all teams, Mamelodi Sundowns, you open the middle. I think Rulani way is sitting, he was like, give up an umpire on that team here. Win. Man. No, man. Look, the chances Sundowns are creating is scary. Yeah. Because you even wonder, if you remember last year, it took one moment.
Far post.
And then suddenly.
Oh, yeah. Suddenly.
It only took is one moment. Last season. Suddenly the Loria changed.
Yeah.
So I think right now at this stage it's a matter of choice. Keep possession. Don't do anything extreme. If Wabulea penetrate, but I think now they were at a stage in the game where, amen, you take that, keep possession, don't do any funny mistakes because the pressure is clearly on their side now.
Yeah.
And you can see here, there's not much threat that they're giving because they did that one mistake. I think if they held on, and stuck to the plan of the first half, they probably would have gotten something out of it. Maybe one breaking yana equalized, but unfortunately, yeah, no, they just faced a better team. Finish and class.
How's the second leg gonna go for you?
It's in Morocco. So I think based on how we played, I don't want to say we, based on how Sundowns played against Esperance, we're likely to see something similar. Sundowns can definitely get a goal, and particularly because they were able to play the game against Esperance. I know that Esperance is not like Esfar, but because of how they've adapted to that environment, I don't think it should be a problem. But wash out.
Okay. No, Pastor John, thank you. We're 87 minutes, 30 seconds into this game. As far as broken down completely, they're not able, they're chasing ghosts. I think they opened up the center and allowed Mamelodi Sundowns to really take control of this game. So the control that we wanted Mamelodi Sundowns to have in the first half, this is what they're having now in the second. And Allende is very important to this, but even pre-Allende, the game opened up a lot there in the middle of the pitch. Allende Okenyaripai, to people are giving him close lines from hell. Hey, Ziawa, let me go to Mfana. Mfana, welcome.
Hey, Mr. Oti, kunjani mnumzana?
Hayi man, ngimnandi man.
It's just that I'm not watching the ball, my bro. I'm outside the country. I'm just watching you here.
What do you think of what we're saying? Do you think Mamelodi Sundowns will take it from what you're hearing?
Yeah, as far as I'm hearing what you are saying there, I think it's gonna be easy for them as long as they are not going to concede here, because it's not the first time Sundowns idlala ne-AS4. I remember, but ikhona la yasinikeze headache khona sidlala kunoPitso. I remember this team. So that's why like my comment ngishilo, I don't trust these guys when they go back to Morocco, because but that's lingisa the Malawian team. So Sundowns, they must be very careful, and the chances le need to wami still Leon ngilele siyokhala ngawo sebathethe ileague le.
But let me ask you then, since ngakhuluma ngale match, Sundowns next season, do you think kumele ba clean? How many players must go? Do you think it must be a clean sweep? Phela labantu they're over 30 now, most of them.
They can clean, but not that much. I'm still crying because the problem lesinayo manje. Yes, Musa Lebusa was old, but Sundowns, we have been having this problem of the left back ever since. Ever since Langerman left, azange sebe nekuthula kulela side lela.
Yeah.
So I think coach uhambise bantu lebe bangam assista. Even bo Mayema, those guys, there were people lebe baba introduced bokusele about 20 minutes bentu mehluko grounding. So obviously kufuna ba overhaul squad. But naye ngimbuka Mr. Oti vele nje naye akekho mnandi man.
Ubani?
Mr. Oti yena ukhadoso akekho mnandi uthathe ama chance man.
Yeah.
Or he wants to introduce le style of play ase North Africa la, and ngeke size sisikhona. Remember ukuthi Sundowns ize ifika la stodlulwa shaywe kuleague siluze ama games lamaningi la unnecessary, like bo cheap amasacala adlala le style sakhe angafuni kushintsha. But let's hope Sundowns, I trust management ukuthi they know what they are doing. They are going to do a lot of overhaul. I can see now they've brought in Surprise Moriri, and ngiyabona ukuthi they are preparing for the next season.
Okay, no, Father, thank you so much for joining. And like, wait, before I go, score prediction for both of these. Izopelanjani, the whole thing, both legs.
As far as I see the game, noma ngathi lama team oyi2 ngisesekhona ekhaya ngiwabukela. Lani izophela ngale 1-0, but ngale I think it 1-1 it's gonna i-Sundowns yona i-capable yekukora, i-pressure seyijwayele le yakhona kubo Morocco, kubo Egypt and all that stuff. I think i-Sundowns nayifika lena they have to score igoli nje lelo lokucala kubakore kucala, then because nyalo already pressure seyikuyo esfama yenakiwa le, because nawubuka the way leni explainer ngakhona ukuthi idlala njani, vele they are very afraid of Sundowns. And remember ukuthi Sundowns they are doing this thing, they know ukuthi i-backline yayo bokwekane batabe sebabuyile nalaba balimele mhlawumbe babe sebaboostekile squad sabo makiwe Morocco.
Okay, no, Fana, thank you so much for joining me. Guys, 5 minutes added on.
Thank you.
We're in the second minute of added on time, so there's 3 minutes here. Mamelodi Sundowns, 1-0, it's a win. It's a win, but is it enough? I don't know if it's enough. And yeah, Shem, usaling wabantu asimonanga, man. Usaling wabantu. Hey, usaling wabantu hasn't been in this game. At least Kekana will be available for the second leg. I don't think the defense has been bad, to be honest with you. I really don't think the defense has been bad. And Ndamane, actually, I don't want to say anything before they pass him the ball and something happens, but I don't think Ndamane has been bad. I don't think the defense has been an issue, really. AS4 ran out of gas. I don't even think AS4 ran out of gas. I think it might be that they're just going, you know what, let's limit the damage. 1-0 is manageable in Morocco. 1-0 is manageable in Morocco. We've seen plenty of teams, unfortunately, beat Sundowns from this position. So yeah, we'll see how it pans out. But yeah, it is 1-0 so far. We've got about 1:30. Members, could you please, if you're gonna request, could you please request now? Accept leave. Members, we're gonna go into members time. Or let me let Ray come in for a minute. Then we're gonna go into members time, and then my review will be out in an hour's time on YouTube and everywhere else. Guys, Amachimbos is playing. Oh, Tatu, thank you. Amachimbos are playing on CAF TV. Ray, 1-0. Uthini ngale game, welcome.
Yo, Mr. OT.
Ubonani kule game, Ray? What are you seeing? Welcome.
Yeah, it's Sunday, Mr. OT. Yeah, we have Sundowns. I'll be honest, Mr. OT. Sundowns, they're going to regret it because they should have scored 3 or 4 goals. You know.
Yeah.
They will regret it. Hey, Abolio. Mr. OT, I'm disappointed because that's my favorite striker, Mr. OT.
Hey,
you know, he's my favorite striker because I really love his winger, Mr. OT. No, he's my second best top striker. So, Labai too, it gives me something, Ulio, because it's the type of striker that I need, Labu Chiefs. So, yeah, but I'm disappointed in Mr. OT because, as we speak, we got 2 or 3 goals. But I'm telling you, Mr. OT, look at you said that the defense, the Sundowns was not bad. But let me ask you something, Mr. OT. Did that team put any pressure on Sundowns?
They actually did. That first half was tough.
Yeah, but Alexander Sancho, the coach, far because he's very smart. He wants to, he knows who to target in this next game. I feel like we will see a different team in second leg because they will be playing in front of their home crowd. Yeah, they'll become a different team. They will attack the Sundowns in every direction. So, the Sundowns is always stolen, Mr. OT, because they should have scored 3 or 4 goals. But yeah, I said Mr. OT second round. If they win in Sundowns, that means that team is one of their luckiest team. Football gods is on their side. But yeah, Mr. OT, that's my opinion.
Hi guys, thank you, Ray. All we can say right now is
Parisute Ratamaya Sute Ratamaya Sute ratsamaya. Sute ratsamaya. Arwina liki bar super kamenwana. Arwina kefe barwine ka butsotsi. Arwina liki bar super kamenwana. Arwina kefe barwine ka butsotsi. Sute ratamaya.
It's members time. Members, please jump in. Members, please jump in for a couple of minutes. Then you guys know the drill. In an hour's time, we'll have the stuff. It has ended 1-0 with Mamelodi Sundowns taking the first leg. Vuka,
OT.
What did you think of this game?
OT. Am I audible?
You're audible. I can hear you.
OT. Yes, I was saying, unpopular opinion, OT. Sundowns will lose or will play a draw, will play a 1-0 win in ASFAR, go to penalties.
Yeah.
They lose to penalties. And then Pirates will play another draw and Sundowns will take the league only.
Yeah, buddy.
That's a possibility that we are afraid of talking about. But it's highly probable. So that's a very unpopular opinion.
Yeah, buddy.
But only if one was not a child, the other was not. But other than that, I don't see Sundowns taking this Champions League, man. They should have won by a lot of goals. They made a huge mistake by winning 1-0. AFR will go there, play low block, try to get them on a counter, and they score one. Or Sundowns will try to play a Champions League game, they concede one, and it's a mountain to climb to come back from that. So I wish Sundowns would have scored more. That would have made things easy in Morocco, but let's see, man. Okay. I don't see Sundowns winning this Champions League.
Yo.
But my wish is for Sundowns to win the Champions League. As a South African, as a lover of football, and then the father and son one, I wish the son can disappoint the father, then we can talk now. That's my wish.
Guys keep making trouble.
That's all.
But Vutlala, can I ask you? I want to ask you. I understand what you're saying about that. I want to know about now going into that game. How do you approach it if you're Sundowns? Do you play it safe? Do you try score a goal early?
Look,
what do you do?
If you're Sundowns OT, obviously you have to go there very cautious. You can't go there gun blazing, obviously. Try to play a very cautious game with a solid back four. Yeah. Or if you want your wingers to move up, have a solid CDM that will cover up and have a proper back four rest defense in terms of when Sundowns defense. And then try to get one goal. Because once you get one goal, I think it's sealed. Sundowns gonna win it. Sundowns have to try to score as early as they can in Morocco. They shouldn't wait until the end. Because if they wait until the end and so they should try to get one early and have a solid back four that will be solid in defense. They shouldn't try to do other things. Maybe delay a game by rotating more the ball, plays Umethu and Leon as much as Niti Umisamakul, but try to rotate the ball more. Don't play a fast-paced game because we have seen that Sundowns struggles in a very fast-paced game. So rather, when the pace is very fast, slow it down, play according to your strength, look for your wingers, maybe, and get something behind. Play the crosses behind the defense. Leon will finish that off and get one goal early. I think that's what we'll see.
No. Vutlala, thank you so much, guys. Since we don't have the other members coming on, guys, if you want to be a member on YouTube, there's a button that says join on all of my videos. Click on that button and then you'll be given a chance to, well, you will become a member, and there's a link for the WhatsApp group inside the membership area where you can join the WhatsApp group and also get some of these perks that they have here. Guys, full time, Mamelodi Sundowns 1-0. If you remember nothing, remember this. Bye, everyone.